Hello, it's Kadisha. I'm back with another video. Okay, it may be official. This may be my new Saturday hat because it seems like every time I come on Saturdays, I'm wearing this hat. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But we have to pay attention to the small things. And if you don't, they can, in the long run, I feel like get you hurt. And not necessarily to the small things, but just paying attention to detail. And I said this because, of course, I'll be watching something. And if I watch something, I want it to be always with purpose. I always have like open eyes to see what's really going on. What is this trying to say? Because oftentimes we don't take things for what they truly are. We just kind of, you know, depending on where we are, what season we're in, we kind of take it that way. But anyway, so I was watching this TV show. It was actually a TV show. And sorry, the airplanes are flying over. If you can hear that. Okay. And these people were stuck on this they were stuck on a subway. Yeah, they were stuck on a subway. And it was like a wreck or something. I can't remember what exactly happened. But anyway, the only way they can communicate was through radio, but it was using Morse code. And that's why it's so good for us to always expand our learning, because you never know when you'll have to use certain things. And so it's kind of good to brush up on some certain things. And so I started looking up Morse code. I'm like, Lord, how you read Morse code? But so I may be taking up Morse code next. But anyway, so it was only, of course, one of the individual, and it happened to be a police on, because I'm guessing, I can't remember, I ain't watched the whole thing from the beginning, so I can't remember exactly what happened and what caused him to be there, but it ended up being like a firefighter and a police or like detective down there with the people that were stuck on the on the subway. So it's, of course, just regular people down there as well, and they were communicating with them through Morse code, like I've already said. And it was just one person who was, a civilian on there that could read it. And it was one instance where they said something to them, but the person did not read it correctly. Or basically the person, I just have to tell the story, okay? So basically the person was, I don't know if they were hijacking it, but they were not as innocent as they were trying to make themselves. And so, but they were the only one who could read Morse code. But it was a little kid on there. And she ended up, she looked at him when he said, oh, they just asked about certain so-and-so. And I looked at the little girl, and I could tell, like, she was uneasy, like, oh, no, that did not say that. But of course she didn't say anything. And they started losing oxygen because they had been there for so long. And the police finally got with the little girl, and she told him that last message wasn't what he said. And I was like, I could tell. I already knew. Lord be give me vision. I said, I could tell that guy did not say what it was. Like, I can read Morse code, but it's just like little detail they could tell. And I was like, oh my goodness, that is wild, that just a little bit of, actually no, because I don't know Morse code, so I couldn't read it, but just realizing it was a shift. And they're actors, so they're supposed to make it look that way, which was like really good. And I was like, man, if you don't pay attention to certain things, you'll miss it. And it's two other things. And so I was watching another movie, and this is kind of like a common classic, funny Wayne's movie. And this guy had put something in his drink, but he thought it was the girls, weren't chicks. So he put it in a drink, and he could see it. It was like, oh, whatever. And he made him look, and so he switched drinks. And so I was like, man, somebody could put something in your drink or whatever. They may not let it fizzle, but it's just like paying attention. Oh, and today I was cracking up laughing so hard. I was out doing my little errands, and I was going to the gas station, and this guy, he got out of the car, and his car started moving. But of course, he's turned around trying to do the pump. And so I honked my horn, but he didn't turn around because I guess he's thinking like, somebody just honking that horn. And when he turned around with, you know, with the gas thing in his head, his car was gone. Okay, so it's not funny, but it's funny because nobody got hurt. Because it was going like, turtle speed. If it was going really fast, I probably would have laid on the horn. But I was trying to hug to let him know, like, sir, your car is moving. And then he looked up at me. I'm like, yeah, your car is moving. Oh my goodness. I don't know why that was so funny. I think it was funny because when he turned around with, you know, with the gas thing, and he saw like the car was going late. He was just, oh, I'm sorry. That is not what the point is to pay attention. We have to be making sure that we're paying attention because, oh my goodness, like it's starting to rain. I got to get out of here. And because if you're not paying attention, you could get hurt. And that was fun. That was funny. Like I said, because nobody got hurt. But it's just like I could have just rolled past him, and that car could have ran into me. But I have, you know, thankfully I was going to. Yes, I'm like, that man's car is moving. And oh my goodness, boy, he turned around and saw that car. Because, you know, of course, he parked and he see where the gas thing is. And so he turned around and the gas thing ain't where it's supposed to be. He's like, oh. Okay, let me stop because I can't tell without laughing. But we have to making sure we're paying attention to the details or to the little things that are oftentimes missed by other people because it could save your life. So, thank you so much for watching this video. And like I always say, sea cambio que quieres ver en otros. Until next time, bye.